All right. Number 5 is my real unpopular opinion. And it hurts me to put this person in my top 5 because I don't like her.
Okay.
When I say I don't like her, I despise her. And I don't say that a lot about black women. But when you've been on multiple, just what she's done, now what she's actually done for music, for women in music, this hurts me to say. I got to take a drink after this. And the way that she's been on certain tracks and ate the legends who were on those tracks.
I think I know
Eminem, Kanye, Jay-Z.
Go ahead, Sam.
Nicki Minaj.
Easy. I'm with you. I can see how she's top 5 worthy.
Nicki Minaj. Like
she is the current god. She's the current godmother of this female rapping. Yes. Like any of this Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B.
They all want to be her.
Wouldn't be here with no itty bitty piggy.
And I love Cardi. Like I'm in the party. I'm in the party game. But
party gang.
There's no Cardi without Nicki. There's no Doja without Nicki. There's no, because remember Nicki had that era. What Doja's doing now with the rap and the pop, Nicki was doing that.
Nicki slid on everybody in their mama track. Nicki was on stage at a Super Bowl with Madonna. Come on, bro. Yes. Yo, talk to somebody else. Fight with your mama. Don't fight with me, bro. Like I'm with you here. I'll stand for Nicki in the top 5.
Okay. Number 4, Wayne.
Easy.
Wayne. Easy. I remember. All right, so I'm dating myself. You can see how old I am. Whatever.
This man talking like he is 40 years old.
Damn near.
On the internet, he's about 63. In internet years, bro, you getting up there. In TikTok years, don't give me that's like dog years, bro. That shit different.
Yo, nigga, why don't you just retire?
TikTok years, bro. The second you get a beard, it's pretty much cooked.
Oh my god, I look at the kids on
TikTok. Then what does that make me? I'm gonna be 31 or I'm
that's
gonna
different.
Be 32.
No. These don't run the same for females on the internet.
No.
It's a lot of it's a different algorithm.
Factors.
It's a different algorithm out here, y'all.
Yeah, it's a different algorithm.
I'm trying to stay at like 40 on the Instagrams.
I remember downloading the Carter 3 while I was in Iraq. It took me because the internet is trash over there. It took me 2 whole days to download the Carter 3. But when it happened,
and when you heard that intro with Bun B,
everything he had that million that the beat build was so good. Tie My Hands with Robin Thicke.
All of these are produced by Kanye, by the way. Just want to point that out. Everything you're saying.
Mrs. Officer.
Bobby Valentino on the feature.
Like that right there.
Like a cop.
That song is so good, we don't care about the Rodney King bar. And it's not a good bar.
And I beat it like a cop.
And that's
super inappropriate.
So inappropriate. But the song, it's like, bro, Bobby Valentino on the chorus. We just gotta let it ride.
I didn't even realize that there was a Rodney King reference until y'all.
Because it was that good.
Because it was that good. So yeah, that was at the top of my Wayne used to be higher, but after Carter 3, I call it the Shaq effect, right? He's kind of just all right, my number 3. So it's Nicki, Wayne. My number 3 is Sean Corey Carter. I know you don't like that, but that's okay. He's my number 3.
That's an honorable mention. See, like,
okay.
Future.
Please don't start, y'all. Please don't start. Keep going.
My number 2. See, my 2 and 1, honestly, they flip back and forth, to be honest, especially how I feel that week.
I agree with that. If I need to be angry, it's a different one.
Yeah. So at this moment, my number 2 is Ye. But usually Ye is at my number 1. So I could be a prisoner of the moment and just really be in love with this new Kendrick project. And some of the stuff that he talked about, molestation.
Very visceral album. Like he digs so deep.
Yes, and things that we're not talking about, and then that kind of falls in line with what we talk about here on the show and the topics that I wake up. So it could be me being a prisoner in the moment. That I'm just like, it's Kendrick as my number 1. So I would say number 1 and 2, and I would just say those kind of flip back and forth is Kendrick and Kanye. But my favorite of all time is definitely Kanye. Growing up in Chicago, obviously it's Kanye. Now, when it comes to all around artistry and everything, nobody can touch Kanye.
When we talk about all around artistry, like Kanye is still in my top 5, and he's in there with now like the Princes and the Michaels.
Yes.
Like he's at the bottom of those lists in my opinion.
Right. It's
Him
just
and
for
Beyonce,
me as a lyricist, it's not there anymore.
And you see, I understand it's not there. And it's like Kanye has so many writers as well. And like also just shout out to his writer, Malik Youssef. That's like a big writer of Kanye's who has some of the best bars. Like he's one of the best poets. And like Sci-Hi the Prince as well. But like if you combine those, like all 3 of them as one unit, that's such a different thing. Like
because that first, but now Kanye, what I will give him, he has the greatest rap trilogy ever. The first 3 albums,
best.
No one, you can't give me anybody's catalog that matches.
You can't top that narrative.
College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. No one.
Facts.
You can listen to them straight through and they make sense as a cohesive trilogy, not just as good 3 albums, like individual package songs are good. All 3 are one body of art.
And then his 808s and Heartbreaks was his like Beatles Sgt. Pepper's. A lot of y'all don't know about that. Only real music heads know about that, y'all.
I see what you're talking about with that. That's his I just want to set the tone. And that's what I mean by the Yeezus, the Donda. These are setting the tones for other people. These are
Yeezus
not
was my
Kanye.
least favorite one.
It should be. All he did was he told everybody what sounds we're using for the next 4 years. That's all he did with that album.
But 808s, y'all wouldn't have none of these guys, these R&B niggas that y'all got now.
Kid Cudi wrote most of that album. Y'all wouldn't have none of that humming y'all like. None of them good.
What's that one dude's name?
Come
that
on.
One rap. Is it Black?
Oh yeah, 6 Lack wouldn't have him.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have him.
6 Lack Black.
6 Lack. Like
Black,
all these
Black.
kids who Brent Fayez.
Can't stand Brent.
Oh wait,
Sorry,
hold on. We can't stand Brent.
I can't stand Brent. I'm sorry. I just don't see the appeal. I don't.
But they're yay babies. They are yay babies, and people don't want to admit it. And if we really want to be honest,
and heartbreak, heartless kids.
If we really want to be honest, to a certain extent, early Drake was a yay baby. Take Care,
yeah,
he was.
Take Care is 808s.
Take Care is all The Weeknd.
Well,
The Weeknd is an 808s baby.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like The Weeknd, his entire sound, it would not be a mainstream sound without a song like Love Lockdown hitting the charts. 100%. Like we wouldn't want 100%. That I left my girl back home, him singing all of that if we didn't attach to that Kanye stuff. Like that's how intense that culture goes right there, in my opinion.
You know what? Kanye is my number 1. Like I told
you, it's that history.
It
Kanye
goes back and forth.
The kids today also still know that Kanye is the shit. So that one goes for both of your sides of this parameter where you saying, you know, like
it does.
The younger people, like you have to know who Kanye is still.
I think Kanye messes. I think the other stuff with Kanye sometimes, like it's hard for me.
He has to exist in a vacuum.
I get straight bullets because of Kanye, because people know that I'm such a Kanye fan. So anytime he does,
see what your boy doing.
Yeah, look at your boy.
See what your boy did this week.
And they're like, don't you
have to separate the person from the art. That's how I am being a Chris Brown fan. I have
but when you make
sometimes you can. This one is hard right here because I'm only gonna say one or the other. And I feel like if I say it, you know, then it's not the other. I'm gonna go with Nas for number 4. And Jay-Z ain't even on my list. He's in number. He's like a 6 or 7. He's like 6 or 7. And that's not even just today. Now I'll stand on the Nas over Jay-Z every day of my life. I've stood on that since the beginning. Since the beginning, Nas over Jay-Z all day. And like when I say that, like I don't know, they both that nice with it. But if I only get the slot, Nas got to take that slot right there. It's too cold. He got some tracks that are timeless forever. He's used words in different ways than I feel Jay-Z can. So I mean, like, it's cool, but like, all I'm saying is, before Pusha T was the drug rapper, Jay-Z was the cocaine rapper. Like, we just forgetting that he used to only talk about that too. Like, man,